I don't know if I'd want to be an elephant because they have a pretty hard time, you know, whether they're in the savannah or whatever. I mean, they've been hammered, you know, by humans for so long. But I would say that the reason why I think why we love elephants is because they're so much like us. I like to say they wear their emotions on their sleeves. When you watch elephants or when you're around elephants, you understand what they're feeling, which is really, I mean, you can do that, right, with dogs and stuff. We all know when a dog's happy or sad or angry. Elephants are the same, only more so. And they also seem to have kind of they have a real awareness of themselves. They kind of, it seems like they have a sense of humor. They do funny things that I think they think is funny. I mean, you saw the elephant putting the placenta on her head. I mean, there's more to it than that. But they put all kinds of things on their head and walk around with them, you know? It's not just a handy place to store stuff, but they actually do it, like, for God knows what. And so I think they do a lot of these things just because they think it's funny. So anyway, elephants are really cool. But what I really love about elephants is that they're two things at the same time. They're super gentle, but they're incredibly powerful. So if you think, like, it's hard to convey how much strength an elephant actually has. It's just, it's kind of uncanny until you've been pushed around, you know, like they can pick up a car and smash it. They can knock it over. They can push it around like a matchbox. I can tell you that because I've had it happen to me. But they can knock over trees. If you watch the Savannah episode, I filmed an elephant knocking down a huge tree. And you just think, like, how is that possible? But it's because they're so strong. But what I love about it is they're so strong, and yet they could, at any time in the filming of these things, they could kill you, but they don't. They tolerate you. And I think that's fantastic. You know, you know, when I'm filming, I try to respect elephants in a lot. Well, first of all, I'm not interested in changing their behavior. We're just trying to film them doing what they do. But sometimes, you know, they happen to be going somewhere and you've inconvenienced them because where you've parked is like kind of in their path. And you didn't mean to do that. But at that point, you know, it would be almost as easy for them to just push you out of the way. But they're very gentle, you know, that when they pass by, if they touch, you know, it's just a very, like a little rub, you know. They're amazing. They really are. So I think that's why we love them. The other thing is that they have these incredible senses, right? Like we all can see and hear. I was thinking about this today. It's like, isn't it incredible how we all kind of can perceive everything around us through our ears and our eyes and our nose. Elephants do the same thing, only on steroids. Like, they can smell they can smell things we just couldn't even, like, they can hear things from so far away. They can feel, actually, they can hear sound through the ground. It's one of the things my older sister discovered back in her 20s, was that elephants can communicate over long distances and frequencies that we can't even hear. They penetrate the ground and travel, and they literally have sensors in their feet that they can pick these sounds up. So they're just pretty extraordinary all the way around.
You know,